Are you hungry? From the Pokes at Oklahoma State University to wherever you may be, food is a core part of our everyday life. Find the fuel behind our motion and how OSU develops that energy right here. I'm your host, Miles Jennings, and this is Pete's Corner. A healthy diet is essential to building and maintaining your body. Yoel Olivares found how that's done here at Oklahoma State University.
In a world of athletics and fitness, where every stride, lift, and push matters, the role of food is not just a mere necessity, but a strategic ally in maximizing training efforts. Whether you're an aspiring athlete or a fitness enthusiast, a well-structured diet is the secret weapon to achieving peak physical performance. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts alike understand that food is not just fuel, it's a carefully curated regimen that can make or break their training. High-performance diets are tailored to provide the right balance, nutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats essential for muscle repair and overall well-being.
There's definitely a difference between an athlete that has a terrible diet and an athlete that tracks every carb. The athlete that tracks every carb is going to consistently have a better physique over and over again versus the athlete that has a terrible diet is more than likely going to continue to have a terrible physique or terrible performance outcomes in different aspects.
In the realm of high-performance nutrients, proteins play a vital role in sculpting the physique of an athlete, from lean meats like chicken and turkey to plant-based sources like lentils and baked potatoes. The options are diverse, catering to different dietary preferences. I met up with amateur bodybuilder Jake Wilhite to see what his diet's looking like before his next big show.
A typical day in bulking would be just trying to get around 5 or 6 meals and making sure you're getting enough protein in each meal. As far as cutting goes, I mainly utilize more snacks, but at least 3 to 4 meals with at least 1 to 2 good snacks.
So whether you're a martial artist like Hayden, striving for precision and power, or for an aspiring bodybuilder like Jake, sculpting your physique to perfection, one thing is clear: food is not just merely substance. That's all for this story. I'm Joel Lavares for Pete's Corner.
Thank you, Yoel. The aspects of food-based research are many and affect every part of what we eat. Protein is the heart of many dishes, and Jake Sellers is serving you the latest in cattle research.
Oklahoma State University researchers are in the early stages of a multidisciplinary project with a focus on studying stress in cattle. The 4-year $1 million project funded by a USDA grant will use artificial intelligence to study the behavior of cows and to better understand the relationship between external factors and deaths among late-stage cattle as well as poor meat quality. Dr. Ranjith Ramanathan is a professor of animal and food science at OSU who is interested in the causes associated with dark cutting meat. Dark cutters are carcasses which fail to have the bright red coloring associated with higher quality in the cattle industry.
And it's not as palatable and it looks bad in the shelf, so people think something's wrong with it.
Dr. David Lallman is a fellow researcher and professor of animal and food science. Lallman says most deaths expected in cattle are in the early stages. However, over time, researchers have noticed a correlation between congestive heart failure in cattle and late-stage deaths. He approached Dr. Ramanathan with the idea to combine their interests and test stress-related factors that might contribute to both late-stage deaths and dark-cutting beef.
Over time, there's been a gradual increase in the number of cattle that die later in that feeding period. Historically, the biggest health problems occur right at the beginning.
Multidisciplinary projects like this one don't just come together randomly. The network of researchers involved in this project include a sociologist, a bioengineer, multiple animal and food scientists, as well as a computer scientist. The collaboration of all these disciplines was possible only due to Dr. Ramanathan's network.
One of the reasons I was able to connect because I work with them in other projects. So I was able to bring all these groups together In an ideal world, people from different disciplines work together, we can make a great product. In reality, it's hard.
Dr. Ramanatham hopes for this project to have real-world impacts on the cattle industry by working closely with the cattle producers whose livings are heavily impacted by the studies being done at OSU, and by teaching the results of this project to ag students whose future may be in the cattle industry.
We want to have a really good translation, not like just doing in the lab. Something we do, we want to help the producers, at the same time use some really good technologies out, because it's all about combining different pieces together to help the industry. As a result, we can have more food for the people.
Whether you're a meat eater or vegetarian, nearly everyone can agree that producing healthy cattle is one of the most important factors of the agriculture industry in Oklahoma. You can learn more about this project on OSU's Ag Research website. For Pete's Corner, I'm Jake Sellers.
Those cows may not be ready to eat yet, but the greens grown with the help of this will be sooner. Autumn Sterling has the latest in what keeps us and the cattle healthy and fed.
If you like to eat, then agriculture is important. And if you like to have clothes, then agriculture is important.
The importance of agriculture cannot be stressed enough, especially at one of the best ag schools in the country. I talked to Senior Station Superintendent Eric Winterberg to dig up the dirt on agriculture at OSU.
I think agriculture today, just in my lifetime, I've seen a very pronounced effort toward communicating the benefits and the challenges that agriculture as an industry experiences, and how it affects the culture and of the population at large.
As the discussion of agriculture has risen, the career field of practicing production agriculture continues to diminish.
There's a very, very small percentage of the population of our country involved in production agriculture, less than 2%, approaching 1%.
A career field some might overlook may make others, like Eric Winterberg, overjoyed.
There's a unique experience every day, a unique challenge every day, and a great deal of personal satisfaction and professional satisfaction.
Big changes have changed agriculture into what it is today, and Randy Raper, Vice President of the Division of Agriculture, says there are more changes to come.
The pinnacle of my career working in agriculture since the early 80s is really going to be culminated in this new building that we're putting across the street here, the New Frontiers Ag Hall. That building will be something that the current building, Ag Hall, students for the last 70 years have been able to come to this building and get educated about agriculture. And the way we've designed this new building, we think that it's going to affect the next several generations of students in agriculture as well, helping them to be more sustainable in their operations, helping them to work closer with producers. And really the learning environment is going to change quite a bit. You look at an old building like we're in now that was built in 1959, all the learning took place in the classroom. The new building that we're going to create, we're creating places of collaboration where students can get together outside of the classroom, because we recognize that not all learning takes place in the classroom.
With the new ag building, agriculture at OSU will continue to grow and improve for generations to come. For Pete's Corner, I'm Autumn Sterling.
Thank you, Autumn. According to Feeding America, 1 in 7 Oklahomans face food insecurity. To assist in these demands, efforts across Oklahoma collaborate to serve the community. Logan Ingalls found where those efforts are, right here in Payne County.
In Payne County, when hunger strikes, some residents have little to no options. According to the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma, 12,240 Payne County residents experienced food insecurity in 2022. This amounts to nearly 15% of our county's population. To help combat these severe nutritional issues, Oklahoma State University's Division of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources and the local Our Daily Bread Food and Resource Center have partnered to create the new OSU Student Farm. The OSU Student Farm is located directly across from OSU's main agricultural research fields and is repurposing the grounds which were previously the OSU Swine Barn. Since the farm began operation, it has provided over 50,000 pounds of fresh produce to Our Daily Bread, and Stillwater is also providing students with new educational opportunities, according to the co-manager of the farm, Linda Carrier.
I don't think they realized how much they could actually learn from being out here, and all of them they've been super excited about being here. They learn so much, and we all learn. I've worked in the department for over 20 years doing vegetable research, and we're still learning.
And with the OSU Student Garden now providing fresh produce to low-income residents, many are no longer having to pay an arm and a leg to eat healthy, according to Our Daily Bread's Executive Director, Rachel Conway.
The first barrier to eating healthy is being able to have access to healthy foods. So all of the things grown out here, fresh, locally grown produce can help your diet be so much higher in vitamins and minerals, so much lower in fat, except for the okra. We did have a debate about the okra because I was like, what everybody's doing with that okra? They're frying it.
Mm-hmm. By expanding access to fresh produce, Our Daily Bread was also able to expand its outreach by feeding 11,409 households and over 24,000 individuals in 2022. And with the farm receiving a second allotment of land for the upcoming season, these numbers are sure to grow. For Pete's Corner, I'm Logan Ingalls.
Thank you, Logan. Thankfully, the service is not in there. Food insecurity can take the focus out of learning, and Hayden Alexander is bringing you the service to Pokes at Oklahoma State University.
Food is an important part of our daily lives at Oklahoma State, but many students struggle with food insecurity. Pete's Pantry allows students to come and get the necessary resources they need. The pantry is located in the Student Union basement, and students and staff can come by twice a month to shop for a variety of foods, from bread to frozen meals and produce. Basic Needs Coordinator Brian Blevins is working to get the word out to students as food insecurity on campus continues to rise.
It's a good resource because we're understanding that there are fairly high levels of food insecurity on campus.
Pete's Pantry works with Our Daily Bread and Campus Life to provide a safe space for students to come and get the food they need. However, for many students, the stigma surrounding food insecurity stops them from accessing the resources the pantry provides. Graduate Assistant Cassidy Davis encourages students to take a chance on the pantry.
Come as you are and know that our volunteering staff aren't going to judge you. We're just here to help, and so remember it's a resource and you are here to use our resource.
In addition to providing basic needs to students, Pete's Pantry also hosts a daily meal called Pete's Eats. Let's go check it out. Pete's Eats is a joint effort by Pete's Pantry and Campus Dining Services to promote food sustainability and give students a chance to get a hot meal. Students line up, grab a ticket, and are greeted by volunteers like Juliana Cueva, who loves taking time out of her busy day to give back and connect with her fellow students.
Just a time for me throughout my day to come and just relax and actually have a break from school while at school, but doing something good.
Pete's Eats offers a chance for students to work together and support each other, no matter where they're at.
I feel like I've grown a little community with all the students that come in, and I actually became friends with one of them.
The holiday season is fast approaching, and with it comes higher levels of food insecurity across the United States. At OSU, the pantry encourages students to help out. If you can't volunteer your time, then volunteer your support.
If you or a friend or anyone that you know is needing to use the pantry, come with them. Maybe they just need a little bit of that support. Be that advocate for them.
If you're looking to get involved or just need to grab some food, check out their hours and volunteer times on their website and visit them in Student Union Basement, Room 042. For Pete's Corner, I'm Hayden Alexander.
Thank you, Hayden. That truly is service with a meal. I think it's about time for a lunch break. Grab a snack and we'll be back with the health behind what we eat and the foods connecting us locally and abroad when we're back with Pete's Corner.
Introducing Lincoln Black Label at Diffie Ford Lincoln. Designed to impress those with impeccable taste, Lincoln Black Label features a collection of interior themes and a host of exclusive membership privileges, inspired by attention to detail and a love of automobiles. With Lincoln Black Label, you'll enjoy an extended premium maintenance plan that covers wear items or even remote vehicle delivery. Lincoln Black Label isn't about luxury ownership, it's about membership. Lincoln Black Label, exclusively at Diffie Ford Lincoln.
At ASAP Energy, our goal is to provide the best customer service for whatever our clients need.
My relationship with ASAP Energy came about in 2007. I was wanting to build a convenience store. I didn't know how to do it. I'd never been in the business. I just felt comfortable with Rick. And so I knew that I wanted to do business with a guy like that. Integrity, loyalty, and family. I would recommend that to anybody. Thanks for taking a chance. On me.
At ASAP Energy, everything matters.
Where were you born? It's a question asked all the time. Because where you're from shapes who you are, inspires how you do things. And when that inspiration comes from a place this refreshing, this majestic, this... well, you get the idea. Coors Light, born in the Rockies.
The Deli Department at Homeland is Oklahoma's headquarters for party trays. Enjoy the time with family and friends at your next event, and let your neighborhood Homeland create the perfect fruit, deli, or cheese tray for you. The party planners at Homeland will help you choose the perfect party food, sized just right for your guests. Call us, stop in, or order online, and we'll make it ready for pickup on your schedule. Make your next party special with a party tray from your neighborhood Homeland.
Good to be home, Homeland.
Welcome to Fundamentals of Love. I'm your host, Autumn Sterling, and today, like every day, we have 3 contestants waiting to win the heart of one hottie toddy. Today, our lucky lady is Sarah. So tell me a bit about yourself, Sarah, and why you're here.
My name is Sarah. I'm 22 years old. My hobbies include crocheting. I down a bottle of wine every night, and I'm here looking for love. And what I look for in a man is somebody with good hygiene and somebody who has a bad side to him.
Well said, Sarah. Now let's meet the contestants with some questions. Sarah?
All right, y'all. What's the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
Oh, I'd say about 144 and I-30.
I'm dating a crazy woman from Sacramento, California.
I ended up in solitary confinement for 2 years. You don't want to know why.
Love the toxicity on this show. Next question, Sarah.
Okay. My mom likes to joke around and flirt with my boyfriends when I bring them home. So how would y'all let her down easy?
Oh, I'd take both of yous to the family reunion.
I would just let her do it whenever she wants.
I'd kill her.
Interesting answer. Last answer. That stood out to you, Sarah?
Stood out to me a lot. I think he's definitely something.
Definitely something, yeah. So have you made your decision, Sarah?
You know what? I think I've had, and I've thought long and hard about it.
So the winner of Sarah's heart tonight, and possibly America's heart, is contestant number 2, Jake. Come on down.
This is unacceptable. I came out here and everything.
Jake? Are you serious?
It's not what it looks like.
What does it look like?
It
looks like you're on a dating show. We just celebrated our anniversary.
It's not what it looks like.
Does the typo market mean nothing to you? What's going on? What's going on? This is my boyfriend, or should I say ex-boyfriend. Oh. I'm done.
Heavens to Betsy.
Well, good night, everybody.
Welcome back, and I hope you have room for what's next. Have you thought of your diet recently? Carson Bueller has what students think of theirs on campus.
For incoming students at Oklahoma State, a meal plan is a rite of passage. With a swipe of their freshly laminated ID, the young students can grab a meal at any restaurant on campus, leaving the underclassmen with a lengthy list of available options.
North Dining, I like that breakfast place. B&B. B&B.
I go to Linguetti's at Kurt Drummond a lot. Their
Their pizza isn't great, but their cheese sticks are really, really good.
That Mexican place over there, I don't remember what it's called, but they have a really good chicken nacho bowl.
Chick-fil-A is okay, so it's all right. I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, like I said, I'm eating this, but like, it's okay.
At OSU, a meal plan is required for all freshmen, and while undoubtedly convenient, students often struggle to spread their budgets evenly across the duration of a semester.
I started with 1,500 and I'm down to 130.
I've already run through it. I'm gone.
Budgeting is a difficult skill to master, and inflation has made it drastically more difficult for students to learn. Prices have shot up across the board on campus, and even the smallest of purchases can quickly add up.
Snacks, that's where they really get you, especially when you go to convenience stores looking for an energy drink and they charge you $4 for it. Or I paid $3 for muffins occasionally.
I live in Bennett, so you can go like downstairs and buy snacks all the time, and that's what I do.
With so many options to choose from and so many pros and cons to weigh, opinions about the on-campus dining situation vary widely among individual students, depending on consumer values and personal experience.
I do like the customer service though. Everyone seems completely nice. I know I wouldn't be.
The location of the dining halls for people, especially like me that's staying in Bennett, which is the far northeast corner. I mean, unless I'm in the middle of campus, I'm a 15-minute walk from any dining options.
The diversity of the food is actually really good. I like how you can go to one place, get a sandwich or a grilled cheese and a soup, while you can go to another one and get like fried chicken, or you can get nachos.
Overall, the meal plan experience is best summarized by the young students themselves.
Here, yeah, it's not that bad. I've seen worse. I've seen way worse. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think it's fine.
For Pete's Corner, this is Carson Buller, signing off.
Thank you, Carson. But let's step away from campus. That feels a lot better. Sharing foods can connect people and cultures from around the globe. Those cultural experiences can be found right here in Stillwater. And Sarah Orsburden is bringing you a taste of Latin America.
Don Pibble is a local restaurant in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Don Pibble is home to authentic Mexican food. The staff at Don Pibble works towards making authentic Mexican food to give a taste of their culture. The restaurant sees many customers every day ready to eat this cultural-rich food. At Don Pibble, the food takes you through a cultural experience, one that Hector Flores says people are becoming more comfortable with.
I think a lot of people are open nowadays to actually experiencing the authentic cuisine of a certain country. And I think if people go out of their comfort zone a little bit, they're going to enjoy it. There's just a lot of stuff out there that people like that don't even know, it exists sometimes.
Don Pibble's restaurant boasts many vibrant colors and decorations. The decorations throughout the restaurant match the vibrant and diverse colors of their cuisine. Cultural food in Stillwater is yet to be broadly explored. So, what better way to experience and understand this cultural food than by trying it? The staff at Don Pibble encourages people to try their food that infuses their culture, heritage, and flavors into a cuisine.
I think the world is becoming so diverse, and Latin culture is spilling into America all over, and Don Pibble is one of those places where you can go and you can really see the type of food they have. I think some places in America, in Oklahoma, all over the world in reality, it's just very limited. They limit themselves, they limit their cultures.
Diversity in culture is expanding every day. Don Pibble is a part of this expansion, offering their culturally drafted cuisines and giving people a chance to taste flavors from another part of the world. With Pete's Corner, Sarah Orsburn.
Thank you, Sarah. Don't get too hungry yet. Haven Molinar shares with you another Stillwater cultural destination.
This is Crepe Myrtle Asian Market, a hidden gem in the heart of Stillwater that captures the essence of culture and cuisine in a comforting atmosphere. Those like Stillwater resident Angela Barnes believe that the culture that Crepe Myrtle brings is unmatched.
That just tastes so much better, in my opinion, but that's just because I'm biased, I'm Asian, whatever. But it just tastes good. It tastes like home. It's nice.
Crepe Myrtle Asian Market is a place where cuisine and culture combine for all to enjoy.
Now, some people come here just to appreciate the culture, but others just come for the great food.
At the back of Crepe Myrtle is an Asian restaurant known as Devoted that only serves the finest ramen, pho, and appetizers in Stillwater. This is one of the many reasons that OSU student and Crepe Myrtle regular Andrew Jolin enjoys this location.
Well, I like to cook at home a lot, so any unique or kind of niche ingredient is 9 times out of 10 I can find it here.
Whether it's the memories, the food, or even the culture, students here at Oklahoma State can find easy access to food at savory prices here at Crepe Myrtle Asian Market. For Pete's Corner, I'm Avon Molinar.
Thank you, Avon. Food is always more enjoyable when what is gained is more than a full stomach. Wow, Stillwater truly is a unique landscape for food. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.